Esta es la canción de introducción de Suave Otaku. Y sé que no es muy larga, pero espero que disfruten de este video.
What's up, people? I'm back from another fun-filled day. Today, I looked at Japanese cherry blossoms, and I experienced a Japanese festival involving said cherry blossoms, and I drank a lot of beer, and I ate a lot of chicken. I spent a lot of time with little children, entertaining them and educating them. And also, I spent time with an old friend that I haven't seen for a long time. And I said time twice in that sentence. Right. So, let's get right into this. I tell you, this nose gets in the way of things. Okay. Today we're going to be doing a console that, it's special. I'm tired of talking this way. It's a console that, I think it's complete with the box and everything, except for one missing deal, and I wanted to get that to make it complete anyway, and I figured now's the time, so I did order it, and it's here. So I'll show you the console, I'll show you what was missing. This is it. It's a Sega Saturn. And this is one of the clear ones, and this is the Derby Stallion limited edition set. Top and bottom. Okay, I reckon that about covers it. Sweet. I'll see you on the flip side. Alright, here we are. Here's the box. It's got horsies on it here. And, you know, that's special. Let's see, where does it open? Good question. Maybe here on the side. I guess it's the top, kinda. It's more like the side. There's a little flap. Turn it around. Ooh, I see plastic. That's always a good sign. And more plastic. And ooh, look at that. All right. Well, how should I do this? I think it's easiest just to kind of dump it out. So I'll do it carefully, but there you go. So the box over here, and let's get to it. Here is a controller. Uh-oh, is this another one that was actually new, but it was sold as used? I can't tell. But here's the controller. I'm looking for signs of wear, not finding any. That pleases me. It looks brand new. Like I said in the last video, I bought a lot of this stuff when I was just starting out as a collector, so I didn't... There's a little something here. It looks like maybe somebody... Could have been... It could just be my fingerprint, though. I don't know. Anyway, the controller is being near mint, or basically mint. But I mean, look at the way that it's put together. It just looks like it's never been used. Anyway, so really nice controller. Original Sega controller, but clear. I like. And next we have very exciting stuff. We have a power cord. Also in a baggie that's still taped. Look at that. And the AV cord also still bundled together in a baggie that's still taped. Then we have, wow, okay, that's huge. I've never seen that before because I didn't know to look for it. It still has the battery for the console in a little baggie that has never been opened. I think maybe this is brand new. It's never been used. I bought it as used, but it was missing the game. It's like somebody bought it for the game, but never played the console itself. And it's got, I mean, the manual is kind of whatever, but
I mean, I guess I'll show how it looks, because it is kind of interesting, I guess. There you go. So there's that, and then a little hardware. Obviously, you've already seen it. It says hardware lineup. That battery, though, I've never seen that. That's cool. Hardware lineup. But then it's got all these stickers. Well, it's got the little postcard, survey card thing, and, you know, warnings, safety precautions. But then it's got all these stickers related to the game, which I don't care about except for the fact that it's part of what makes this set complete and new looking. But the thing is, I think it actually is new. You can call me naive, that's fine, but wow. Like new, anyway, like truly. So, that comes off, and you have the console. And, wow. I don't really want to take it out of the plastic, I'm not going to lie to you. But, I mean, wow. It's so sexy. It's so sexy. It's still taped, like it's never been opened. Wow. This is awesome. I'm pretty sure that I bought a brand new console at a used price, and I got it at that used price because it was missing the game. So here it is. I really don't think this has ever been used or even opened, which is why I'm not going to open it. Sorry, man, you got to draw the line somewhere. You can see it anyway, so whatever. I really like the look of this, and I don't mind that it doesn't say, "This is cool," right here. I actually kind of prefer that, although I would like to have that version as well. And the tint, I guess, or the tone of the gray or black on the one that says "This is cool" versus this one, it's apparently slightly different. But what we have here is a brand new Sega Saturn, and that pleases me greatly. I know I say that a lot, but you know, it's good to be happy, right? So I was missing the game. Now, to be fair, I reckon this may have come with a game that had a special label on the back that said this is not, you know, for resale, or, you know, something a little bit different because it was the packing game, but maybe not, I don't know. But because it was so cheap, it was like $7, I think, shipped. I bought the game that's supposed to come with it, brand new. It's still sealed. And I'm not opening that either. So if you have a problem with that, deal with it. Deal with it. It's a horse racing game. Am I going to play that? I don't think so. Then again, you never know, because I do sometimes play weird games. But yeah, so that's the game that's meant to come with it. I don't know if the format's the same, quite honestly. But now it's a brand new game, brand new console. And it's all mine! Huh. Thank you very much for watching. And, yeah. That's really all I have to say. That's my foot. My slipper. But, yeah, I really like the way that this console looks. And I'd like to play on it someday. But maybe I won't. I don't know. I don't think it's ever been opened, people. But it has been unboxed. And that's what counts. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You're still here. What do you want? Like a story? Okay, fine. When I was 6 years old, pretty sure 6, yeah, for my birthday, I got a horse. I mean, I grew up on a farm, so the idea of getting a horse for your birthday wasn't such a, like, crazy luxury kind of thing. It's sort of normal, but not normal, but kind of normal-ish. So I was pretty excited, as you can imagine, because, man, you're 6 and you've got your own horse. It's like... Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be that guy. And I'm only 6. Yeah. So I got on the horse, and I mean, you know, I'm 6, so I don't know anything. Except what I saw in, like, the Lone Ranger. And my mom grabbed the reins and just sort of led the horse. And it's cool because the horse, his name was Joe. He was, I think, he was 15 and a half hands high, for those of you who know horses. And he had been my mother's horse a few years, like 10 years before. And then she sold him, and then she bought him back.
because he was gentle and just a really good horse, and she got him for me. And so we're all happy. And so I got on the horse, and I had my, my blanket and my saddle, and I was all good to go. And I just got on the horse, and she led the horse down the driveway and then up the road to my grandma and grandpa's house, which was just, I don't know, maybe 50 yards up the road. And by the time I got there, which, it's not even 5 minutes, my eyes were completely swollen shut. My face was puffy, my tongue was puffed up, and I was itchy, and there was there were like tears coming out of my eyes because I was so allergic to the horse, to the wool blanket, maybe just those two things, I don't know. But I was just like, oh, I can't see. So that's when I went to the doctor, found out I'm allergic to everything. I was allergic to wheat, dogs, cats, basically animals in general, plants in general, horses for sure. So I couldn't ride my own horse. So then I had to start giving myself shots in my own arm. I mean, I could have had my mom do it, but my parents are all about, like, you have to be responsible for yourself. So from the age of, I think, 7, I was giving myself my own allergy shots every day. And it's funny now to think about, like, wow, I would never let my 7-year-old son do that, but I did. And then pretty much I'm over most of my allergies. I still have a bit of hay fever, and I'm still pretty allergic to wheat chaff, but if I take medicine, I'm okay. But the farm's gone now, so it doesn't matter. Sore subject. Anyway, going back to the horse. The horse, this is like super bonus vlogging, and probably because it's going to make the video longer. Some people won't watch it. Well, sorry. Anyway, my grandpa, bless his heart, and God rest his soul, who was 88 years old when he died and still had red hair. He took me, I was working like from a really young, like from age 5, I think I worked on the farm, feeding cows, doing stuff, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it was good for me. I'm not complaining. But I saved all my like money that I made from working because there was some kind of a pay system. And one day my grandpa, because he was still pretty young then, I was 6, right? So I don't know, whatever. He was young. In his 60s, I reckon. He took me, or like around 70, but he was young at 70. He took me to the, he took me somewhere. And I had my money, and he paid the other half, and he bought me a motorcycle. And it was 50 cc's. It was a Yamaha, and it was yellow. It was one of those tiny little ones. And it just had one gear, and it had a governor of the speed, and everything's, and that was it. So then I got home with it. I was the happiest kid ever, right? I got home with it, and my dad said, my grandpa bought me my first bicycle too. But you don't remember these things until your parents remind you, right? At least I didn't. And I got on the motorcycle, and my dad put the helmet on me, and he said, look, here's the brake, here's the other brake, this is go. This is go, here's the brake. That's what you need, because I could ride a bicycle by then, right? I was almost 7, but I was still 6. So I got on the motorcycle, and I just went, yeah! And I ran right into the back wheel of a van that we had parked in our parking lot. And the thing didn't go that fast. And that was it. And oh, okay, I guess I should have hit the brake, and that was it. I was fine. There's more stories I could tell you. But yeah, that's just when I think about horses, that's sort of the story that relates to me. And that's how I became a dude who rides motorcycles, and I've ridden motorcycles since I was 6, literally. I've taken a few years off, but when I lived in Taiwan, I rode a motorcycle every day. And this is what I will be riding when I'm back in the US. Thanks, Dad. Bye-bye! Again. 2 more.